How does Adenia think about the business case? Does having stronger ESG practices, looking at things through an ESG lens, make you better investors from a financial perspective?
It is central to our value creation approach, obviously, and especially as a majority investor. But it sounds today kind of obvious that you need the best governance and operational practice if you want to drive growth and transformation plans in portfolio companies. So our conviction is that ESG supports two key things, I would say, in our businesses. First, we make our company stronger and more resilient by adopting the best standards and by mitigating risk. And we also, and come back to it, sometimes and more often seize new opportunities thanks to ESG and impact plans. The second one, it's actually, which is very important, it facilitates exit and usually drives higher valuation. It's obvious that if you have a company that is in good health, well managed, and respecting international standards and adopting strong ESG and impact criteria, it is easier to find an exit and usually drives a premium on the valuation.
Gary and Julia, maybe I can ask you first to just give us an overview of how you at SilverStreet approach ESG and what is the underlying business case that drives that?
We view ESG as a key investment function, which must be integrated throughout the investment process. And it needs to be championed by the Chief Investment Officer. And the Chief Investment Officer needs to be intimately involved in the detail, the policies, if there's any issues, the reporting, transparency, etc. And therefore, it needs to become part of the investment culture of the team. It's not a separate function, tick box somewhere else. It's actually part of the process.
So ESG management is the bedrock of impact investing. It's difficult to imagine an effective impact investment that has poor ESG standards. If a company doesn't have an ethos of caring and respecting for their own employees and environment, then they're unlikely to care about the livelihoods and environment of, for example, the smallholder farmers who they work with. So our investment objective is to seek attractive returns for investors whilst achieving a substantial positive social, environmental, and climate impact.